I saw a recent tweet where, you know, some people were, I think it was Luis P. actually was asking about upcoming EU talent, and Nico was definitely one of those people that was mentioned. So here we have him. We got a best of 5 between Nico and Taylan. I apologize if I'm saying either of the names wrong. But we've talked a lot recently. I know I have specifically on my channel, whether it's in the 1v1 matches or just my regular streams. We talked a lot about the exciting upcoming talent in NA. We had an influx of new first-time rookies in the first couple RLCS events. Nico's first shot goes wide, but he collects it, and he's going to roll it in. He's up by 2. And you know, part of what is allowing these rookies to make it in is the fact that Complexity and Furia are no longer there. But we also do have a new team with M80, so that's only part of the equation. We do have an influx of new talent for NA. Taylan's going to put one in as well. But there's also upcoming talent in Europe as well. As always, Europe is always chock full of talent from top to bottom. And we got a couple of them here in this match. It's a botched kickoff there from Nico. He's going to have to hustle back. Taylan with control. Flick to the top side. The initial save is made, but Taylan there for the follow-up. And we're tied up at 2. So actually, the way that I got in contact with Nico was through a coach that I know, and the coach just said, "Hey, if you're looking for talent to play in these ones matches, I got a young gun that is hungry to improve." So that's how I got in touch with Nico. Taylan, on the other hand, I think I'm not 100% sure, but I think I saw him maybe on someone else's 1v1, maybe Fear, or actually, you know what? It may have been maybe a Salt Mine qualifier, maybe. But we've been trying to set this up for a couple weeks now, actually, and just haven't been able to get the schedules to align. So I'm excited to see these guys play today. Already putting on a good show. Taylan does not get the boost, but he will get the shot. And once again, we're tied up. Title, thank you. Good shout, good shout. Ooh. A little misdirection there with the flick. Taylan using that dodge to hustle back down to the ground and flick it to the near side once he spotted Nico's pre-jump. Now Taylan has grabbed the lead. Doesn't have much boost to work with, but he knows the same is true for Nico. So he wants to press, see if he can get a goal there. He's unable to do so, and now he's on the back foot having to defend with a pretty severe resource disadvantage. Nico with a long shot, just testing Taylan. Does make the touch. Nico steals the boost and heads back to defense. The shadow position, keeping the tank full. Taylan with control in the corner, but will eventually turn over possession and have to hustle back. Nico, lots of space to work with, potentially an air dribble bump. Nope, he's gonna go with a flick to the far side, top shelf. Nico's sided up. He's gonna follow it up with a kickoff goal and snag that lead right back. And followed up with a fake kickoff as well. The 1v1 IQ certainly there. Powerful shot from the far side. Taylan will collect. Going all in on this play, certainly high risk. He will pull out of it and head back to defense. Smart play, in my opinion. He's going to rip a shot from the midfield. Nico needs a second touch. He doesn't get it, and Taylan's there for the finish. Closing in on the final 90 seconds. And we are tied up once more. Delay kickoff attempt. Thwarted by Taylan. But Nico will hustle back, put a good challenge on the ball, and earn himself possession. It doesn't last long as Taylan moves in for a bump and takes over. Now we've got a scuffle for possession here in the midfield. Taylan stays on the play, low boost. Now he's got control. Full tank from the corner. He's going to go for a 50 here in the blue box, potentially bumping Nico out. He does clear the way, and now Taylan's put in a sixth. Taylan playing with fire here. He's all the way into the opponent's end with no boost. That bump should give him time. Now Nico, air drill bump set up. And, I mean, that I was about to say it's a perfect setup, but Taylan did well to get around it. I actually want to watch this back. I mean, that is a very unique attempt there at the save. We're tied up once more, going into the final 30 seconds. Nico with an opportunity. Looking for a bump. He's going to find it. But he will have to back off and play defense. A flick from Taylan in the midfield is going to catch Nico in no man's land. 18 seconds left. Taylan's grabbed the lead. Nico just not expecting that much power. Now he's got his work cut out for him. That ball's lofting in front of his goal. Taylan decides not to press the issue. Wait a second. An egregious mistake on the wall there from Taylan has opened up a lane for Nico. I mean, that is really rough. You know, you have to think with only 5 seconds left, I don't even know if it's worth half challenging there. Maybe head back to defense and just hold on. But either way, that's the decision that he made. And the one he's going to have to live with. Nico, too awkward there to keep that up, so we head to overtime. Delayed kickoff, and Taylan rolls right through it. He's got possession. He's got the boost. He's looking for a bump. He's not going to find it. Tries to flick one to the far side. Nico just calmly stays goal side. Doesn't have much boost here. He's going to have to play this very meticulously. Taylan does get it up over the top of his opponent and secure the corner boost, but Nico's holding on. The flip reset from Taylan is good. Nico unable to keep it out. And game one is a tight one, but it goes the way of Taylan. We got both players taking their time on the ready up. Maybe trying to settle in. Maybe take a couple deep breaths. Think about the previous game and maybe what they could adjust moving into game two. Nico rolls one towards the target, but doesn't have the speed to catch up to it. So Taylan will take over. Does have the boost. And a flip reset to the bottom corner. It's not going to be enough to outplay Nico. So he will back off and concede possession. Nico sees an open corner. Tries to slot one, but Taylan hustled into position. Oh, that is just magnificent. Nico knew that he had Taylan in a tight position. He had to hustle back to defense. So instead of trying to outplay, he just sits behind the challenge, absorbs it, and walks in a freebie. Nico up 1. Oh, that's a smart play from Taylan. He knew he had Nico perched up on the side of the backboard. So instead of using the flip reset, just holds on to it, threatens the shot. Waits for the proper moment. Now Nico, with a fake kickoff, will earn himself possession. Taylan just absolute full sending these challenges. Does not want to back off and give Nico any space. And that may have been the opportunity Nico was waiting on. There it is. Taylan overextends, and Nico puts in his second. Taylan wins the race to the midfield boost and will roll in his second as well. Immediately equalize. This is a battle. Oh, didn't expect that to go in. Taylan just shoots one here from the ceiling. I was trying to make sure the prediction was closed. I saw it still at the top of the chat, so I wasn't sure. Nico immediately follows up with a kickoff goal. He's tied things up. Nice evasion there from Taylan. Oh, a fantastic read as well. Good cut. Taylan earns himself an easy opportunity. Puts in a fourth. No, I do trust. I do trust. I know sometimes y'all like to vote on them. Oh, wow. Taylan with a nice bump. It's going to slow down the press, but Nico with a huge challenge win. Can he get the read? That is an all-in play. It's a very narrow angle to work with. Some frustration coming out from Nico as he drops a nice one in the chat. That kind of play is really frustrating because it's so close to the goal line. It's so open. All you need to do is just tap that, you know, in the proper direction, but it's also very difficult. There's not much space to work with. Nico can't let that frustrate him. And he doesn't. A good save back on the defensive side results in a counterattack opportunity, puts in a fourth. Ooh, both players missing on the execution there. Nico may have an opportunity. He doesn't have the boost, but he will push the issue. Steals the corner from Taylan. And now they both reset. Taylan very aggressive on these challenges. Just not wanting to provide any space for Nico to work with. Got a minute 49 on the clock. Nico still down by 2. Smart play from Nico. Can he get this across the goal line in time? He sure can. Nico back within 1. Oh, and there's another aggressive dive. Nico learning, beginning to understand the tendency of his opponent and exploit that. Taylan with an early reset, does have the dodge, goes to the far side on the wave dash shot, but it is wide. Nico's got some defending to do. A soft touch from Taylan. Nico may be able to sneak in. He does. He sends a clear on target, but Taylan will be the first to it. Powerful clear from Nico. Taylan sends it off the backboard. Nico's going to force him to continue to make these awkward saves, and he does well to do so. Nico puts a shot on target. Plenty of power. Taylan back in time. And we go to OT. Nico with the first possession. A little bit more caution this time. Taylan with an opportunity, and he snipes to the far corner. Taylan, once again, in overtime. A quick outplay. And he's up 2-0 in the series. Rolo, thank you for the Tier 1 sub, man. 19 months. I appreciate that. And, of course, I'll be your Valentine. Of course I will. Do we see a sweep? Or can Nico bounce back? This may not be the greatest start for him. Taylan's going to get the first goal in Game 3 as well. Now, here's the problem. You cannot let the frustration set in. Got to stay composed. Continue to play as if it's just one game at a time. This is no different than when the series began. Taylan with a nice air dribble. Pulls Nico forward. That first touch is fantastic. Delayed kickoffs not working out for Nico. Big challenge win off the ceiling. Can Nico get back to it in time? He does. Back within 1. Woo, good read. He will eventually be demoed by Taylan, but he's going to have time to get back into position. Nico to the backboard. He's going to pull out of the double tap attempt in favor of playing a more cautious game. Oh my goodness. Look at this angle. Taylan, not the ideal takeoff, certainly, but he does get to the outside of it. And zero angle double touch there at the end of that play. Well done by Taylan to get it on target. Earned himself a 2-goal lead. Great usage of the dodge, and he squeezes it in the near post as well. Top corner shot from Taylan out of the corner. I mean, this is... Taylan's heating up. Invests a lot of boost in this play. Does well to neutralize the disadvantage. Now pushes Nico back into his net. Nico with control. Sends a power shot towards the target, but it's not very threatening. Taylan's got a full tank of boost. He goes back into the sky. Nico waiting for him on the backboard. And that was quite the improv from Taylan. Went up to the ceiling and actually decided instead of pursuing that play, he's going to use the ceiling to stop his forward momentum, head back down to the ground as quickly as possible for defense. Nico struggling to find a way around Taylan on defense. You get the sense that he really needs to make something happen soon. That first touch is a bit too heavy. Taylan most likely going to put another one in. He has the backboard open. The double tap is good. Taylan is cooking. Oh, no, he didn't. Oh, he hit the rear view camera. Oh, no. He's styling. Wow. That's a great play from Taylan. And you can tell he's feeling confident. Look at that challenge in the midfield. Nico's got a tough mountain to climb, and touches like that are not going to do it. Taylan wants more clips. He's off the left wall. The double reset. Can he get it on target? Yes, he can! Taylan! We got to heat check this man. Very awkward position defensively for Taylan, and Nico will punish. Listen, we have seen crazier things. A 4-goal deficit. Nico has a minute 18 to work with. Gonna need some fairly strong kickoffs and quick possessions. That is not gonna do it. Taylan extends the lead to 5. There's a big kickoff win. He needs to get this on target as quickly as possible. Taylan hustles back to defense. Eventually does get demoed by Nico. And I want to say it right now. Huge respect to Nico. Continuing to fight. This series has not gone his way. I am certain that this has not been his A game. But he wants to go, if he's going to go out, he wants to go out swinging. And I love that. Taylan wants to pogo. He's not going to get it. He does hustle back to defense, but Nico's put in a fourth. He's cut the deficit to 3. Fake kickoff from Taylan. Very intelligent. Use some time off the clock. Misses the midfield boost, though. Nico should be able to pressure here. Great recovery from Taylan there. A couple of dashes do help him get to the plate a little bit quicker. Nico will back off, and now he's put in a 5th. Hold on. Despite the incredible mechanical prowess from Taylan, Nico has not given up. Another delayed kickoff, and unfortunately that time it did not work out in his favor. Taylan off the side wall. Nico with a big challenge win. And he will be demoed. That will most likely secure the victory for Taylan. GG's.